Hi there, Graham Keith here from The Great Wake Up, and in today's audio we're going to discuss the anti-human agenda. Now, I want you to go back in time, probably 10 or 20 years ago, okay? Remember what your town, your area that you grew up in was like. Did you have a soup of Wi-Fi, radiation, 5G towers, electrical devices, defibrillators on the wall, all of these things that we see now in 2026, which have been here since just after the COVID scamdemic. But why? Why are they doing what they're doing? Why is all this technological soup enriching our lives, just like the third world migrants who are coming over into the West and Europe? Well, the whole point is the fourth industrial revolution. The fourth industrial revolution essentially is the fourth of the apocalypse. Turning it's turning everything that we once knew into an artificial state. Everything is going artificial. We have artificial intelligence, AI. We have basically everything that they're doing. Artificial foods coming. Bill Gates with his worms, his mealworms. And these are just two examples. But the entire agenda is anti-human. Let's look at that in a bit more detail. Remember the COVID scamdemic when they were giving out the vaccines in the UK, or the jabs, which are not vaccines? The company behind some of the research and reaching out to people was called Ipsos Mori. Now, if we translate Ipsos Mori, I think it's Greek. Or it could be Latin, but it's they die. The translation is they die. And again, the same with hantavirus. Do the research yourself on that one, okay? But the entire agenda is going to be a digital prison whereby the human beings that remain, and I'll say that again, the human beings that remain will all be one. Jabbed with mRNA gene altering technology, graphene oxide and spike proteins. Also, nanotechnology will be in the body. The reason this is in the body is so that it hooks up to the digital prison that they're building with the central bank digital currency, the social credit system, or the digital ID that is currently operating in China as the test bed. The Chinese have already had that in for a number of years, and this is the global test bed for the world. The world is going to become China. The entire world is going to become China. And not just all this technological advancement on the outside. Let's look at what this AI anti-human agenda is doing to people on the inside. Okay? Because it's not a barrel of laughs, let me tell you. People are gradually losing their humanity. People are gradually forgetting the care, the compassion, the kindness, the love, the support, all the human qualities that make being human an enjoyable and loving experience, to feel feelings, and to relate to one another. But as we see, a lot of these people who've taken the COVID jabs, they're altered as people. Because why? Well, because the whole point is anti-human agenda. It's DNA altering this vaccine or jab. DNA altering, make no mistake about it. And why would they want to alter DNA? Well, purely and simply, it's for the anti-human agenda. Because if you alter DNA, then you are classed as no longer human. And if you're no longer human, in terms of the way these elites think, then they have no problem in killing you, in getting rid of you, in cutting the grass, in thinning the herd, in deleting the population, in lowering birth rates, in stopping babies being born. All you have to do is look at the birth rates across the West. They've plummeted. Why? Because we have AI, we have robots coming, we have all of this stuff, what they want to delete humanity from, and the agenda of climate change with the zero carbon by 2050, I believe it is. The carbon is you. The carbon is me. This is what they want to delete. And if they get their way, 13 out of every 14 people that you know will not be on the planet anymore. So they've stripped out the real world, the natural world, for a false artificial world. They've stripped out the humanity in people and filled them with poison and changed their DNA through the COVID jabs. They are also hooking up technology into the human to make you sort of cyborg, to make you part human, part robot. This is what they're doing, or part human, part artificial. This is all it's about. So that these people, these technocrats, these billionaires, these absolute monsters, in truth, are doing. So when you look around you at the world today, join the dots that you hear on this audio, because this is where it's going. If we don't say no and resist, if we don't stop and wake up and smell the coffee, then we will all be digitally enslaved barcodes and nothing more. We will be at the mercy of government automated AI control. AI will be deciding your life. Is that what you want for you? Is that what you want for your kids' futures? Because that's exactly where we're going. And it's my job at the Great Wake Up to bring the humanity back into humanity, spread awareness and raise awareness of people who have no clue that this agenda exists. And some of these people are meant to be aware and awake. They've done a brilliant job, haven't they? The anti-human agenda is in full swing, and to decline it, you've just got to know who you are and say no. Everything that they do will be addressed to the legal name. And that, if you've been doing your homework and watching the channel, you'll know that isn't you. But what I'll do, I'll put a link at the end, a pop-up, at the end of this video that pops up on screen for you to watch the video about the birth certificate deception. Get your words out, Graham, put your teeth in. So when that pops up, have a click on that and watch that video as well at the end of this one. And as always, thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. We always appreciate that. And the channel is growing now. YouTube's still heavily suppressing us. So your support really is valued and appreciated. Take care. I'll see you in the next audio. Have a great day. Oh, and just I forgot to mention actually the chemtrails. So the chemtrails that they're spraying from the sky play an important role in the globalist agenda too, folks. And that is this. The chemtrails they're dropping, pilots are dropping, that are making the lines in the sky that are not natural, again artificial, are these chemicals are falling to the ground. And these chemicals, or these elements, are barium and aluminium. The barium and aluminium are two heavy metals, I believe. Barium's heavy metal. But aluminium, I know, is a metal. And aluminium does not belong in the body. It causes dementia and many other problems as well. But it's very, very important to the globalists because they're impregnating the body through particulates that are being dropped from the sky, which are being absorbed by the body, and then making our body like essentially an electrical circuit. So now you understand why they're doing all what they're doing, because in order to build this Wi-Fi prison, they need 5G, say every 100, 200 yards across the entire planet, right? But then your body is now an electrical system and circuit because of the graphene oxide, because of the nanoparticles, because of the chemtrails and the barium and aluminium, the Baal. Baal? Yes, Baal, as in the devil. Ba is the chemical element symbol for barium, and Al is the chemical element symbol for aluminium. Put them together, you get Baal, B-A-A-L. Put Baal into a search engine, and you'll see for yourself what Baal is. So it's all right in front of our eyes, hidden in plain sight, and this is why they're doing all what they're doing, so they can literally build a technological prison from artificial human beings hooked up to an artificial digital system that will be totally automated and controlled by AI. Is that what you want for your future? Is that what you want for your kids' future and your grandkids? I think not. Leave a comment below, like, share, subscribe, and I'll pop up that video on screen now for you to watch. Read the birth certificate so you can escape the tyranny of the artificial agenda that's coming. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video, folks. Take care now.